Yeah. Talk to me. I know. You didn't like your bath. You want me to trim you up? You need a trim? I think you need a trim. Yeah, I love you too. Oreo, look. See it? Oreo. See another dog you don't eat? All right. Four-legged bro. Right there. There's another dog. What? What's going on? Protect the house from squirrels. I entertain myself before people come on, right? Where'd it go, Oreo? Protect us. Ah, da 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 da. Blah 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 blah. Oh crap! That was stupid. Yep. It's gonna be one of those days where I gotta wait like 10 minutes before somebody gets home. Nobody likes Ron. I already told Goose. I just told Amy. Tall silver guy sleeping. Patrick is probably working. He's in third this week. Yeah, he's probably sleeping. So, all right. Dang, YouTube notifications don't work anymore half the time anyway. There, I just got to tell three people at once. Corey's working. Man, this is kind of lonely and sad. What do I feel? Should I do anything? I'm going through puberty again. What the heck was that? Should I not do a live? Maybe if I added the word Timu to this here, people would watch. Well, you know what? Well, I guess I'll smoke a cigarette and just start time. If anybody joins in, they join in. If not, they don't. Idiot. Maybe I should just talk to myself more. Hi, Ron. How you doing? I'm kind of bored when everyone wants to talk to me. That sucks. I have no idea what the heck I'm doing today. There's the scissors. I need them. La, la, la. Maybe this, I should start taking this as a sign. Tuesdays are not good for me. Well, I made a commitment. All right, we're just gonna start tying. If you want to join in, great. If not, whatever. No, not big deal. Don't know exactly what the heck I'm tying anyway. That's a big octopus hook, not a circle hook. See, it's not bent inwards. It's offset. I'm telling nobody right now. Whatever. I guess I should tell anyway, like I'm doing a normal video. What am I doing? Okay. My goal with this tie is not to use it like a flyer or anything. Tomorrow I'll be using some squid as bait. And this is just to bulk up my squid presentation. So, so it works, it works. It doesn't. I never tied a stinger for catfish or anything. So we'll see if it works tomorrow for skate. I'm talking to myself. Okay. This is weird. I'm talking to myself. Get the feathers and tie, you stupid. Not a normal stinger, it's not bucktail, just, I'm using feathers. What? Get over here. I think I took my thread down too far. Okay. use that on the outsides of darker stuff. There. Over 10 minutes. Man, this is sad. A little bit more with face here. Thank you, Amy. Now, thank you for being here. I've been on for over 10 minutes, and yep, nobody wants any of me. Guess I don't feel weird talking to myself now. What the heck is that for? Okay. I'm just making this here for. I'm just making this for tomorrow. I'm gonna throw a chunk of squid on this here, just to bulk up the presentation, and see how the skates like it, raise or whatever. Who knows, right? I'm not going in any particular order. I'm just doing this here for a bulked up presentation. You're welcome, Mama Betty. Much love. Typically. Yeah. Sorry for what? Oh, I never took notice. Of course, I don't spend a lot of time in salt water either, so. I just don't plan on getting sharked again tomorrow, so I'm prepared. They don't like me, Amy. It's just you and me. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I sent out messages. Some didn't get them, so that's okay. No big deal. Hey, Matt. Bear with me, Matt. I have never made a catfish stinger or anything close like that, so. But I am using this in salt water tomorrow just to bulk up. I'm putting chunks of squid on this here just to bulk it up a bit. So I don't know if it's going to help or hurt anything. So, don't know. I'm just looking forward to going fishing tomorrow and with the wife. It's our anniversary. So, how many times have you heard me say that? Oh, for anybody that was wondering, the mystery box was sold. So, it is no longer available. I will eventually do another one if people are interested. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, bud. I never did anything like this. So, up north here, look, we don't use catfish stingers really. Matter of fact, those people up here never heard of them. You know, I'm a little bit more flash than that. That was chartreuse flash. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with the searchers. Toasty. Temperature's dropping up here. Thank you, guys. Both. What dates? Oh, speaking of baits, Max, did you get to go fishing with any of the ones I made for you? If there's anything you don't like about the page, please let me know, and I'll do whatever I can to rectify it. Whoa. You better get fishing. Whoa. That hand-powered bait you're going to actually like. I know it does cast like a country mile. You got the results? Okay. I guess we'll talk later. Yeah, I cast out like a country mile. And it has great action on it. You'll like it. Don't be afraid to chuck that puppy. I threw it before I sent it to you to make sure it worked. Oh. Let's keep Amy in our prayers. Now, normally you would see me finish this with clear fingernail polish. Hey, Patrick. But since I'm using this tomorrow, I don't want that smell and have to wait for that smell to die off. So I'm going to be risky and I'm going to do something crazy. I'm just using super glue, which I know if it works really well and I end up losing everything on here, I can always retie, right? I'll put that in there for me. So Patrick, no baby Mabel yet, right? So that's tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, right? I gotta spread that around with something. Okay. Awesome. Prayers for Patrick and Sammy. Coming mommy and daddy again tomorrow. On my anniversary. That is so cool. Unless Sammy goes into labor later tonight and gives birth at 11:59, then. Hey, Corey. Yeah, everybody's showing up. Oh, wow, Amy. We'll definitely be keeping it in our prayers up here. A lot of women aren't. Jen was a doll most of the time, though. Except for those times, it happens where she would cry and I would feel powerless. Like, what am I supposed to do? Why are you crying? I don't know. That's the only things that I didn't really like. I'll be honest, I miss those days falling asleep holding her belly, talking to the kids. And when she was pregnant with the twins, when we were able to find out finally who was who, Sky was up here on the upper left, Ronald was down lower right. I used to fall asleep. I would talking to the kids. I would know who exactly who's where and stuff. Talking to Ronald, then I would talk to Sky, and I would talk to, when she was pregnant again. Hey, Goose. Oh, Amy. I thought you were just going to be talking about a lumpectomy, just to get that out of you. Oh, oh. Wow. So, son of a. That wasn't the tip of the hook. That was just the edge. It sliced. Ronald gave me this hook. I don't even know what kind of hook it is, but so I don't know if this is gonna work for catfish as a catfish stinger or tomorrow as a skate stinger or whatever. I don't know. And now I'll catch a shark. There's blood on that. There ain't actually no blood. It just really sliced the skin though. I'll tell you. Oh, okay. Man, can I make a joke? No, I'll get kicked off of YouTube. I'm delivering a new wife. I'm sorry, couldn't help it. All right, I'll pull that out of there. So it's not bucktail or anything like that. It's nothing really fancy. It's a little bit of chartreuse and these feathers. So a chunk of squid on there. We'll see what happens tomorrow, if anything. So that's all it is. Um, I don't know if anything good will come from this or not. So we'll see. Jen and I will be taking. You little son of a gun! He's going fishing without me. Did you see? Jerk! Turned around and laughed at me. My son's mean. Daddy wanted to go. Rude. Kids. So rude. Sorry I didn't do anything special or spectacular tonight. I just figured I wanted to try something like that since I never did before tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll have rigged up a while. I will put that on my big rod later. Is we have 2 high load rigs set up. A bait caster has a jig, one of those. Well, actually, wait, yeah, I do have one of them over here. Actually, doesn't have one yet, but it's gonna look similar to this here. This one's for OPO. Anyway, I will have one of these on, but it's black and white and glow in the dark. This thing glows in the dark too. Oh, that's my fishing license for Pennsylvania. So the eyes glow pink, the orange glows orange. I know I got an epoxy drip there. Don't care. I can take it. I can help take that down, whatever. But anyway, that glows flaming hot red. And you can't see it. Let's see. But yeah, there's white on here. And I put a wrap on it. But on that white, it glows blue. It's green. So yeah, but I'll be using something like this here tomorrow. On the bait caster. This on the bigger rod. And then we have 2 high-low rigs with size 6 hooks just to catch little fish.
You want anything from Sheets?
Sure. So, and I know it's not so much a mystery, but this year, you know, it's going to be going in that mystery box that was sold. We remember this jig, right? That I did, a new take on electric chicken. I really love it. Hey, Jason. Yeah, it's just 2023. You see the upside down trout on there? I don't know why it's a trout. But anyway, so I took this jig, and it looks weird, but I have some in my tackle box. It's something I came up with with jigs. It's bent, yes, I know. So I use that Panther Martin style. Oh my gosh, I think ain't gonna focus. But yeah. So the person that bought this here, it's not so much a mystery. I'll be getting this here. You can put a trailer on this, whatever. So yeah, these things are great. They thump, and the way the wire's bent, this here will actually shimmy a little bit. And if you have a big enough boot tail, it shakes so it shakes. It's really cool. I think Patrick might have something similar. Yeah, he does, because he could easily take off that twitch bait that's on that stupid thing, and then just take a split ring, put a blade jig on it, like this swim jig. Yeah, yeah, that's lure tape, Corey, that I glued and then clear coated on and stuff. And the clear coat on the back has a little bit of glow in the dark glitter mixed in with it just for extra flash. I don't know why. Why ain't it showing up? Anyway. All right, buddy. I know which red one you're talking about, because I was going to order that one on Wish a long time ago. And it was constantly sold out. And I was just like, that's to it. Love you. God bless. We'll keep you in our prayers, Jamie. She's not. put on mine. Amy has to get surgery and some radiation treatments. They found some things on her. Hey, Carl. This is all I did. Okay, this was not a fancy tie. Just a bunch of feathers and some chartreuse, flashy flash, and red thread. I don't know if this is going to work for skate tomorrow or catfish when I get home. I don't know. And then, well, okay, Mr. Black Warmouth. I guess I'll show you if you want to get stuck in my finger. And I showed this off with that nice fancy blade on there. See, that jig could be taken right off of there, off that split ring used as a jig. So there you go, 2 for 1 combo almost. And here's the black warmouth. I did a tail for the black warmouth. Does it look all junky? What did I do this? There we go. Just anyway. Yeah, here's the black warmouth and his fancy tail. My goodness, Ron, stay still. Chartreuse, orange, and black. Does that look cold in there? No, it did not. A little bit of purple. Why purple? Because I have that gold, gold. Orange to purple ship on top. But yeah. I got a bunch of baits to epoxy for that box. Well, some are. Yeah. I picked out one of the cool, oh wait, I better not say. It's a larger bait. It's very awesome. I thought I only had I thought I had the last remaining one, and I didn't. And I was just like, yes. Something told me, Ron, you have another. And I found it, and it's going. That is a tying master. I'm a rookie. I'll get there eventually. Thank you. Thank you very much, Corey. Is there anything else I really want? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Crud. I guess I'll show this here even though I'm slightly embarrassed about it. I'm not repainting it because it's a fire tail, kind of like the other thing. It's just not epoxy. I call them fire tails because the tails glow in sand lake fluorescent red. So. Oh, I know, Corey. There will come a day. I think was the last gorilla I had to paint for OPO. I did this. Was it this morning I did this one? I don't know why I've been stuck on doing color patterns similar to this. I don't know. And that blue, there's actually dragonfly glaze mixed in with that. Thank you. Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been messing around with that stuff again lately. it's a pain in the butt to use because I can't use it out of the airbrush. I either gotta hand paint it because whatever, however you mix it up, it doesn't dissolve enough that you can shoot it through the airbrush unless you want a massive clog. So I gotta mix it with either epoxy. This is yeah, I'll show you something. Anyway, but epoxy or balance and clear and paint it on. You know, um, I was gonna try to do a fancy jig when I put the epoxy on here, the glow in the dark epoxy, the fluorescent red stuff. My jig head turned out like crap. You know, well, it looks okay there, but you can still see through it on top. So I'll just keep that for myself for soft plastics. I ain't gonna tie it on. So Jen and I are leaving at 3 a.m. if we're able to sleep at all, because we're beyond excited. Thank you to the person. I want to acknowledge them. I ain't gonna say their name. Last night that bought the mystery tackle box that I set up. Amen, Corey. Wow. Corey, I love that you're on my channel. You just pop up random bits like this and stuff. Ephesians, that's it. Okay. Thank you, Corey. I lost track as Corey popped up words of wisdom there. Oops. I'm too old. I'm forgetful. Yeah, tomorrow may be Jen and I's anniversary, but more importantly, tomorrow, um, Patrick and Sammy are going to become a mommy and daddy again. That's an even bigger blessing. Um, Jen and I we're talking a lot about that. It's like, how cool is it that little baby Mabel's going to be born on our anniversary? You know, and I wonder who she's going to look like that day. You know, I just think it's so precious. I miss Jen being pregnant sometimes. I would wish I could have a big a family as my sister has. My sister has 10 kids. She adopted 6. Army of brothers to take care of her. Oh man, that is precious. Speaking of an army, this past Saturday, amen and amen. Oh wow, congratulations, Carl. To you and the family, your daughter and hubby and whatnot. So speaking of an army, I was at a wedding, my niece's wedding on Saturday. You want to talk about a beautiful wedding? God played an awesome, unexpected. It's not. I ain't calling it a trick, but he did an unexpected blessing. It was a beautiful outdoor wedding. You know, when she originally planned a wedding, I was like, outside, this thing's gonna be hot. No, you couldn't ask for more perfect weather. It was mild, so comfortable. It was, you wouldn't have believed it. And then as she starts walking down the aisle, the cicadas started singing. Oh, I'm a month old already. Oh, listen to me. My gosh, what's wrong with me? The cicadas started singing like crazy. You know, it was like around 6:30 in the evening. So still daylight, but the cicadas started going nuts the second she started coming. The bridesmaids are down, the groomsmen are down. And I say speaking of an army because there's over 200 people there, um, which was awesome. Got to see my nieces and my nephews that I absolutely adore. I got to talk to my nephew Matthew. Um, you guys probably heard that name before. He's that a minister I really look up to. And last week when we did Bible time, we did something he did, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday beforehand. About the greatest commandment and stuff. So, which is a really good thing because I did that on Thursday. Wedding was Saturday, and it hit me. Love your neighbor deal. Love God with all your heart. So my daughter's husband was there, and we know most of you know I want. It used to be I want to pop his head like a zit. But admit I'm guilty of that because some of the things he has done or doesn't do. That's for us to know. Nothing that deserves. But anyway, I got along with him. I put everything aside. I put my love in God more than anything, and I was able to get along with him, even cracking jokes. So I know there's got to be a small handful of people that go practice what you preach, redneck. I do. Sorry, I went on a tangent there for a random reason. But anyway, yeah, the wedding was amazing and a blessing. Nick is a great guy. Takes a strong man for Diana. Uh, I just said their names. Sorry, because she scares me. She does free climbing on cliffs and stuff like that. All sorts of rock climbing. This, that. She's he's just like that though. I didn't realize this. I forget. Uh, I didn't realize until they started dancing that night. I forgot he was a professional break dancer. Him and his buddies were there dancing. Almost broke me watching it. Ooh. So anyway, let's talk about fishing, right? Who here has experience using catfish stingers? Please let me know. Anybody? I know technically I probably shouldn't have used a hook like this, but oh well. Only once, Corey? Rookie. You're horrible at catfishing? Nah, no, I refuse to believe that. I'm not going to believe that. Yeah, those getting stung by those catfish. Tell you one thing: the yellow bullheads and the brown bullheads are probably, and the white catfish, the little white catfish when they're smaller, they're probably some of the worst. I had some work. What is my worst injury from a catfish? I think at one time when I got jabbed underneath the fingernail was probably the worst. Oh no, you don't. But it still happens, dude. I think at one time I got like stuck, like right here on the side of my thumb. It went underneath. I think that's the worst thing. And that was a smaller catfish. You want to talk about painful. And you're talking to a goofball that you know takes his hands and oh look, a 40, almost 50-pound catfish or a 50-pound catfish goes like that there and lifts them up. And yeah, my knuckles get all scraped up and bloody, but that no, I can still nah. Wow, they're a good size one. Were they blues? Oh, that'd be good channel catfish too. Big channels. I don't like using chicken liver because you gotta be so gentle with it, or just when you go to cast it, it goes that way, and there goes your mind's going that way. So you guys know me, cut bait. Another thing you do, Patrick, I've seen people do this, and I've done it too, and it actually does work. Is take dang chicken skin, like if you want boneless, skinless chicken breast, or just skinless, whatever. Get this stuff with the skin on it. It's cheaper anyway. You're not paying for somebody to rip it off for you. Save that skin, cut it in whatever, however you want, and see, that's one thing I don't do, Patrick. People say use pantyhose, cheesecloth, or whatever. I'm like, no. So, Patrick, you are absolutely right on that. But yeah, since I like to catch flatheads, I play the 50. I play the game of who knows what I'm going to catch. That's why I like using cut bait. I used to use hot dogs a lot. So it's like, why are you not catching flatheads? You're the only person I know that can do that regularly, almost. Yeah, I have, but nothing like you. Nothing like you, Corey. I got victimized by muskie the other week. I'll use live bait. I don't like to. I don't like using live bluegills in my area. I like to more of an oilier fish. So suckers, uh, little carp, obviously creek chubs. That's probably my number one favorite. The bigger creek chubs. Um, and if they die, use them to cut bait. Normally they die anyway, so just cut them up. Don't take the guts out, obviously. So the thing is, when you're using those bigger baits like that, what Ronald and I do, and a lot of other people, is because we're in the Susquehanna River, there's muskies and stuff. Uh, we will have a steel leader on along with our big catfish hooks or whatever. Um, the other, for example, a few weeks ago, we were like, "Oh, the bass ain't biting or whatever." And Ron's like, "I want to catch a muskie, but I don't feel like using the muskie baits because of where we were." Long story short, anyway, we caught some green sunfish, and both of them were about that big. And I thought, he was thinking muskie, I was thinking flatheads. So I got hit. I started letting the take the line out. And I went to set the hook. Nothing. And I reel in. My hook's completely naked, not a piece of chewed up anything. It's like I didn't let it take long enough to. About 5 minutes go by. Same thing happens to Ronald. Muskie. Just. rip. Was took our green sunfish right off like a spaghetti noodle. If we would have had a stinger set up, hook through the nose or the back of the fin and then one further back towards the tail, we would have had them for sure. This is a good one. Oopsie. And thank you, Corey. Ooh. Isn't that the truth? I was talking to a friend, 2 days ago, that recently found their path. And you want to talk about a joyful person. Very, very joyful person. Kind of like me when I found mine. Now there's no more confusion or questioning. That joy you just can't express to people and can't really explain. So far. Yeah, I can't believe you. That mouse, I was like, you should. I saw the picture before he put the video out. And then when I saw the mouse, I was like, dude, that tail. There's no action in that tail. It's just like, how did that bass? He was hungry. So, and that crawler bait, I was like, when you pulled that out and their little rubber wings are kind of like stuck forward, I was like, Patrick just got kind of rear-ended on that one. You could have went on Lord. Hey Jen, where's your mom? Oh, she's probably getting ready since I'm on here. I am in love with my Black Max. That thing I have dialed in that I can launch. I didn't want to show this bait, but I'm going to. I can launch these little puppies right here further on 17-pound line, further than what I have could think of, further than my spinning rod. It's like, I have that dialed in so nice. I just love my Black Max. I would love to get another Black Max to paint it, but I'm kind of worried. What is wrong with my hair on this side? Every single time I'm on here. Anyway, just to paint it and give it my own paint pattern or whatever, but I'm afraid of messing it up and not putting it back together right or whatever. I seen guys hydro dipping reels too and stuff. I was like, ooh. I just don't have the guts. The golden noodle broke in 2 places? I thought it was broken. Did it break near the handle? This is going to sound so stupid coming from me. I love my Abu Garcias. And feel free to laugh. Quantums. A lot of people are like, Quantums? What? But when they first came out when I was a kid, there it was just like, where's this real been all my life? Oh, you know, I'm casting clear across the pond and stuff like that. It was awesome. Ah, gotcha, Corey. That's why I stuck with that. I think that's when I was a kid. That when these Quantums came out, I yeah, exactly. So catching fish. That's all that matters. When it stops catching fish and it crumbles, then it's time to get a new one. You can fix it. Why not? Makes it more sporting and challenging too. Especially when you catch those giant bass and those little 16-ounce jigs. Somebody needs to send me a picture of a 1/128th or whatever that was size jig that Travis was talking about the other night on Matt's channel. I was like, how does that exist? That's with any rod in I find. The more you use it, of course, that again could be just you getting used to the rod though too. Yeah, I have never seen a 1/80th or what was Travis talking about, Malone? What like 1/100? I don't know. It was some un like, dude, that's got to be like literally breaking. Yeah, good on you, buddy. My eyes will go crossed. Those puppies are tiny. I would need a magnifying glass more likely. 128th. Steelhead, really? Maybe I would have thought. Sounds like something I would use for trout. I want, well, steelhead, rainbow same. But when I caught steelhead, dude, I was using bigger stuff. Okay. Did you catch anything on that frog yet? Please say yes. That frog was so weird looking. I was like, because when it comes to me and frogs, it's like I like really natural ones, except for the old, I forget what it was called back in the day, fire frog or whatever it was called from Arbogast, from Jitterbug that had this bright yellow with bright red spots on it. For some reason, I just love that thing too. Spro has this one. Is it Spro? Has this one frog I never gotten it because I keep forgetting till it's an American flag frog. I still want to get that thing. But I don't know. I don't do much frog fishing because I'm most of the time fishing in the river, and you got current going most of the time. There's very few places I can. Well, there is a. I can go places to go frog fishing, but it's been a long time. See what I did frog fishing. Kind of miss it, honestly. Get off there. What the? One. Go on, Ron. Pay attention. Oh my goodness. What the? 1/128th jig I'm looking at. Oh my gosh. They're as small as a penny. They have them sitting on pennies. How could you tie one of these? I couldn't. I'll have to challenge myself eventually, but my gosh. That's like, I think I would want them personally if I were to use those things. I'm just saying, I would probably want them made out of tungsten instead of lead. Oh, Matt just sent me a picture. Hey, Goose, welcome back. Whoa, that is cool, Matt. And yes, I'm showing the whole class. Oh, I really like that. And that flash in there. I'm showing the class if my phone decides to operate properly. See that little jig. But a lot of people are going around. You don't use small baits. Yeah, I do sometimes. That's beautiful, man. Cheyenne, I don't think all my buddies wanted to know that. Honey.
I carried 5 or 6 drinks with me.
Kids. There go Jason, interrupting children. Beautiful work as always, Matt. Beautiful. And if we're all subscribed to Corey's channel, we know you and Domingo are great at making those jigs. I'll eventually get better. I still gotta get 16th ounce jig heads. That's the smallest I've ever tied. Maybe I should try something smaller. Maybe not that small, but I've been wanting to get. I've been wanting to get those. Thank you, dear. Cheyenne.
Yeah.
Did you really? Here, let me see.
Got pugs.
These are pugs.
Yeah. They're nice pair.
Why do I feel like I belong flat?
I'll be up.
What's up, bro? I don't like them. Well, me anyway. I know you'll look pretty with them on. That's not my style. Look here, beautiful. There you go. The blonde hair pulls it off. I'm too old for that. Those shad dart jig heads. That's what they're called. I've been wanting to try to tie some of those things. The only experience I have with them is with trout magnets. Dog's being weird. Alrighty. I better have the wife here soon before she knocks my head in. Well, I'm gonna pack up the van here with the fishing gear and stuff. Uh, do I have the ice chest out? It's just me and Jen. We ain't packing heavy. But yeah, I'm gonna have to pack up the van here in a few minutes when I get off of here. And then 3 a.m. comes fast, you know. If you would all please pray for Jen and I to have a safe trip tomorrow, I'd be greatly appreciated. Also, and keep Amy and all of us here. Let us keep it each and every single one of us here and others in our prayers. So, again, to the person that bought the box, the mystery box, I'm making it extra special for you. I can't thank you enough. Seriously, you have no idea how much it means to me.
I'm right here.
Hey, stop screaming. You'll be on the outside looking in. You keep screaming like that to your mother. It's not going to be hot, which is funny. It's going to be hotter in Pennsylvania than it is down in Maryland. High in Maryland tomorrow, 77. Weird. It's August. I hope this isn't a hint as to what's coming for winter. And it's going to be in low 80s up here. We're in a cool spell right now. So, excuse me. So when I get back Thursday, if I ain't too burnt, which don't worry, Goose, I'm putting sunblock on. And I gotta put extra on Jen because there is a high UV index. So I'm gonna put extra on her. I'm gonna probably dress her. I need a sombrero for her. Keep her in shape. Then the seagulls would land on her. That would be funny. Anyway, you might see some videos pop up tomorrow. Maybe some shorts from me being down there tomorrow. I don't know. I can't promise anything. Maybe on the Facebook page you might see me fishing. I don't know yet. I was considering it, but hey, we'll see. Right now, I just want to concentrate on Jen and stuff and our time together. So we'll see what happens. And Ron's actually going to go swimming. As long as I don't get home with crabs. Goose, you got to show me that, man, when it's all done up. You guys don't know he did it. Well, you guys obviously, I guess, don't know. He did a bait called Coffee and Green, and it's so simple looking, but so gorgeous. It's amazing. And it may not be exactly what you think. So I'm letting that up to Goose to talk about. So, all right, guys. Hopefully, I'll see you Thursday for Bible night and stuff. So, anything else? I'm always worried I'm forgetting something. But anyway, God bless each and every single one of you. And remember, there's always new hope in Christ. And remember, I need a haircut too.